The magnetic induction. Magnetic induction. Magnetic induction. At a point, due to a solenoid, by using Ampere's circuital law, Ampere circuital law. That is the second application to find the magnetic induction. To find the magnetic induction at a point due to a solenoid. Consider a solenoid, it is a tube-like structure, that is a non-conducting tube on which we have to find the magnetic induction due to the solenoid by using the Ampere circuital law. Solenoid is a large tube. It consists of a large number of closed loops. Solenoid is a Greek word. In Greek word, that is solenoid is a Greek word, it is called as a tube-like structure. That solenoid consists of a large number of turns of wire which is wound on a tube. Solenoid whose length is large as compared to the diameter of that solenoid. The electric current I in the solenoid, it produces the magnetic field according to the White's and Sharp's law. That current in the coil produces the magnetic field. We have to consider some closed paths, say A, B, C and D. We consider a closed path, rectangular closed path A, B, C, D. We have to find and small n is the number of turns per unit length. We know that the wire is wound on the non-magnetic material tube. N be the number of turns per unit length. N be the number of turns per unit length is per meter length. Number of turns per unit length. I be the electric current. That is N be the number of turns. The number of turns per unit length. That is I be the electric current in the solenoid. B is the magnetic induction produced due to the electric current I in the solenoid. Electric current in a solenoid, and B is the magnitude of magnetic induction. And here AB, that length AB is equal to L. We have to take the line integral of over a rectangular path ABCD. Line integral of magnetic field over a closed path ABCD and A. A, B, C, D and A. That is line. B dot dl equal to integration of A to B. Integration of A to B equal to B dl plus integration of B to C. Integration of B to C. B dot dl. What is the dl? dl is the if total length of the rectangular closed path ABCD is L and it is divided into the number of small elements. That is dl is the small part, small segment, small length of the total length ABCD. A. That is plus integration of C to D, C to D, C to D, B dot dl plus integration of D to A. Integration of D to A, that is B dot dl. According to the Fleming right hand rule, we have to find the direction of magnetic induction. Apply the Fleming right hand rule to this figure. If curved fingers indicates the direction of electric current, then thumb indicates the direction of magnetic field around the current carrier. That is, magnetic induction is parallel to the axis of solenoid, and magnetic induction along the solenoid is uniform. Uniform means the direction, magnitude of magnetic induction. Magnetic induction inside the solenoid is uniform means the magnitude and direction of magnetic field at every point on this solenoid is same. According to the Fleming left hand rule, if curved fingers indicate the direction of current, then thumb shows that is your pole of that solenoid acts as a tube, acts as a magnet. It's a N pole. The thumb indicates the N pole of magnet. N lines of force is there. The current in the solenoid produces a magnetic field, and that magnetic field is represented by magnetic lines of force like this. That is the direction of magnetic induction along the solenoid. It is parallel to the axis of solenoid. See here again the integration of B dot dl, A to B, B dl equal to, that is integration of B dl cos theta. Here theta is the angle between B and dl. dl is the small element, vector element, that is theta equal to 0 here, and integration of B dl equal to B. We know that magnetic induction is constant in the solenoid, but it is taken as it is outside the integration, that is integration of dl. The value of cos 0 is 1, that is integration of A to B. A to B, B dot dl equal to integration of D. Integration of dl. Integration of dl is the total length AB. AB equal to L. that is dl. The total length dl is divided into the small element, where integration of dl is the length dl, that is dl, integration of ab bdl equal to this. That is say our equation number 1, that is our equation number a. Then the integration of b to c, integration of b dl, b to c equal to b dl, integration of d b dl cos theta. Here that is b is taken outside the integration, that equation written in vector form. That equation expressly in magnitude, because the vector a dot vector b is equal to ab cos theta. The product of two vectors is a scalar quantity, that is scalar product of two vectors b dl cos theta. Integration of dl. Here the integration of b to c, theta is 90 degree, theta equal to 90 degree, therefore value is 0, value of cos 90 is 0, and integration of b to c, b to dl equal to 0. Same for c to d. The side, rectangular side c to d is outside the magnetic field, therefore the magnetic field is negligible, as assumed to be 0. The c to d, b dot dl is equal to 0. The magnetic field along the line CD, because that CD is outside the solenoid, and the magnetic field outside the solenoid is assumed to be 0. That is b dot dl, and the side integration of d to a b dot dl equal to integration of b dl cos of 90. Here also the theta angle between the b and dl equal to 0, that is cos 90, that is to 0. We have to put the equation A, equation B, equation C and equation D in that equation. In equation number 1 we get the integration of b dot dl equal to, because the integration of a b dot dl b dl is bl, integration of b to c is 0, because the angle between the b and dl theta is equal to 0, that is 0. The side c to d, integration of c to d, the side cd is outside the solenoid, that is 0, and d to a, integration of d to a b dot dl, the vector angle between the b dot dl is 0, the value of cos 90 is 0, that is also 0. And we have to put in the equation ABCD. In equation number 1 we get integration of b dl, that is bl quantity. According to the according to the Ampere's circular law, the line integral of a magnetic field b dl equal to mu 0 times the total electric current. total electric current, total electric current, total electric current, enclosed by that closed path, by that closed path is equal to integration of B dot dl equal to mu 0. Here we know that the solenoid consists of a large number of turns of wire and small n with a number of turns per unit length, and we have to find the on 1 meter length of the conductor the number of turns is n, and if n length of the conductor is as n, that is n into n, the total number of turns of the solenoid is n, and the total electric current is I. Comparing equation 2 and 3, that is BL equal to mu 0 and N into I. L get cancelled. Therefore, the second application of Ampere's circular law is B equal to mu 0 n I. That is the second application, magnetic induction at a point due to a solenoid by using the Ampere circuit. That is the second application of Ampere circular law.